So now moving on to the next section is the permalink section. So we are now going to move on to the permalink settings for WordPress website. So to navigate to the permalink section, you click on this. So and you try to find the permalinks. So what are permalinks? WordPress offers you the ability to create a custom URL structure for your permalinks. But before I mention about permalinks, so permalinks are simply links that allows you to website annotate your website. For instance, since this is a staging site, I have localhost / example. So I have this as my permalink, and if I should visit my website, so this is the home page, so I have this localhost as example. So I didn't beat, and the same thing also goes for if I'm visiting another. So now let's say I'm visiting a website called example.com. So example.com is actually a permalink for the example. So and when I click on more information about it, so it's going to also take me to another link. So these are called permalinks. So and WordPress offers you with the ability to create a custom URL structure for your permalink. So we have this as the home page, the home permalink for my website. So if it is hosted online, we can have something like example.com, which is the domain name as a permalink. So and this here is this here you can see. So when if I should open this post, so this is the permalink for the post. So I have the host name, I have the name, I have the year, the month, the day, and the post name. So we also have pages permalink. So if I click on our history, so I have the permalink for our history here, so which is that. And so WordPress offers you the ability to create custom permalinks. For instance, currently now, as you can see where this post is checked, I have the website name / month. That is why you see something like day and name. So I have the website link, which is here, I have the year, I have the month, I have the day, and then the post name. So that is the default permanent structure that comes with WordPress. But you can also change your permanent structure from here. So let's say I want to change from day to name, I want to change it to plain. So and once you click on change to plain, you then click on save changes. So now instead of having my post link here, so let's see what it now have. So you can see I now have something like this, p is equal to 6, that is a plain permalink. So you can also have something like month and name. So instead of having month, instead of having year, month, day, and name, you can simply just have year, month, and post name. So if I should change this, you are going to see that so the post name, the post permalink is going to be different. So I have month, year, month, and post name. So the same thing also applies to the other. We have numeric, we have post name, and the likes. So but the recommended permalink structure which is actually recommended for people is post name. So the post name makes it more user friendly because it is shorter and easier to remember by visitors. So I'm just going to leave it at post name. And you can also decide to add your own custom permalink structure. So when you add your own custom permalink structure, you can decide to add year, month, day, hour, even minute, seconds, post ID, post name, categories, authors, and the like. So I'm just going to leave mine at only post name here, so which is only the post name here, and I'm going to save changes. So when I click on save changes, now let me go back to this and click on this. So I have only my post name as the permalink. So that's how permalink structure actually works. But a note of warning, so I have to send a note of warning here. A note of warning here. Permalink structure and permalink structures are not something you can change frequently or without a very important reason, as they can cause disruption to your entire website. So you have to be very careful on how you change permanent, because if you should try to change permanent, that means all your, for instance, I'm going to give a practical example now. So let's say I'm currently using the post name, right? I'm currently using post name. So let's say actually use post name for this. And now a visitor is reading this on my website, and then I change it to numeric. So that means once I change it to numeric, so that means this current permalink won't work again. So if I should refresh it, it's going to give me fortunately, if the redirection is okay, it should redirect me to something else. So if I should change it, then or name, it should redirect me. But sometimes, as you can see, sometimes it won't work. It will show you page not found. So that means users that are currently reading the site won't work. So you have to be very careful on how you change permalink structure. You have to be very careful. So once you've changed it, there is an advanced feature that actually allows you to redirect the previous permalink to a new permalink, but it is quite advanced. So it is recommended that you stick to the permalink structure and you do not change it anyhow. So that is all for that about permalinks. And you also have optional, like to change your category based and tag based. So you can decide to change your category based link to something else. So let's say I said I want to change my category based to food and tag based to drinks. So if I should click on save changes, now when I should go to categories and I click on this, so you're going to see something like website name / food, because that is what I gave my category. So you can also change your the permanent structure for your categories and tags. So I'm just going to leave it as default and click on save changes. So that's everything you need to know. That's all you need to know about permanent structure for now. Like I earlier mentioned, you have to be very careful when changing your permanent structure.